Hi everyone, how are you doing? I just got finished reading Dick Van Dyke's latest memoir, and it's entitled Keep Moving. It's advice about life and aging, and a little bit of stories about the wisdom that he's gleaned over the years, which has been really interesting to read. Um, I'd like to share a few notes about that I took while reading. The author Dick Van Dyke is a very elegant dancer. He's 90 years old, and he's married to his lovely wife Arlene. They're a very happy couple, and they live in our Malibu area. They're very much in love, and she was a great help in writing the novel. They shared coffee while writing it many, many days. Um, they're both very much involved in belly dancing and performance arts. And she's a very well-renowned belly dancer in our area and very skilled at that, and he's very complimentary and interested in the art. Um, they are a very handsome couple. They're often seen at our Pepperdine and other Malibu events. And they live in our Malibu colony area and frequent the Ralph's Shopping Center location. And he's a frequent customer at our Ralph's and really likes the staff a lot. It's just really fun to read. My own sister-in-law, April Lerman-Haney, has seen him many times in the Ralph's shopping center parking lot, picking up groceries and all of that. And she's a big fan of his work, like we all are, and really appreciates his company when she's there. To change the subject again to his own wife, Arlene, she's very beautiful, and she's a lover of our pets and our families, especially our dogs. When she married Dick Van Dyke, she moved in with him, and his dog took to her right away and is a very loyal companion to her throughout the years, and she's very fond of him. And so the couple shares a lot of love and life together, which is very touching to read about and is a very inspiring tale of true love finding itself. So they're a couple, just like the title, that definitely keeps it moving, and that's wonderful to read. And so hope you all are well. Love to hear from you. Mr. Van Dyke loves to greet his fans like ourselves. He's very kind and generous and outgoing. A fun fact is that his own younger brother, Jerry, who's 3 years younger than him, is also a star on our sitcom Coach, and very close to his brother Dick. He's also, like I said, he's also a television star in his own right, and very recognizable. They worked together throughout the years, even on the Dick Van Dyke Show. That's really interesting. He loves his older brother very much and respects his work a lot. The two, along with Arlene, work and act in our little local Malibu playhouse, which Dick Van Dyke founded. He's been a resident in the Malibu area for over 30 years and visited frequently before that, as he is very accomplished nautical man and a great sailor. So they're wonderful to know. I personally would love to meet them and his wife Arlene. He would love for you to purchase a copy of this book. There's a lot you need to know in it about his life. It's a must read for anyone who loves the genre of autobiography and friendship and true love stories. It's really, really a great tale. It's a very inspiring, true to life account of accomplishment and happiness. So please stop the video now if you decide to read the book without this preview, because it contains a lot of details about his life that he was telling in the book. What you need to know about him is that his major three classic films are musicals, and they are Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the children's musical that we all know and are familiar with, as well as Mary Poppins, in which he played two roles. And so the first was the music man, and the second was the older banker. So Mr. Disney allowed him to play two roles, and he was really honored by that all his life. He cherishes that fact that he was able to do that and follow his dreams. And his third film that we should all recognize as well is Bye Bye Birdie. And so those are three musicals he was in. So he sung in choir and in band, as well as performed in radio as a youth, and he witnessed the onset of television. If there's one thing he feels capable to give advice on, it's comedy, musicals, and intuitive dance and movement. He was even complimented by Fred Astaire on the grace of his movement and his intuitive style while acting. As on a side note, we can always remember the sidestep around the ottoman that he's really famous for giving on his show, that is really charismatic and fun, and so that's also part of what he's referencing there. That's his signature style. Born in Dayton, Ohio, his father was a traveling salesman. His mother was doting and well-versed and fond of making him his still favorite meal of angel food cake with chocolate frosting. Dick himself takes after both of them. His father patterned his suits after those of Fred Astaire, and Mr. Van Dyke, meaning his son, our actor, patterned his own after his role model at the time, Cary Grant, who was later a colleague of his. So the Van Dykes are very home-orienting, and of course he excels in humor. His own best friend is Carl Reiner. And the Dick Van Dyke Show was written by Mr. Reiner and is about his own life with Mrs. Reiner, his wife. And so Dick plays his boss, though he goes by a different name on the show. He plays his boss, representing sort of a tale of the life and work and loves and interests of a TV screenwriter. That's what the Dick Van Dyke Show is patterned after. So Mr. Van Dyke also helped in writing the Dick Van Dyke series and scripting lines into the show, as did his co-star Mary Tyler Moore, which both he and Mr. Reiner had handpicked for the role of his wife on the show. So they have been friends for 65 years. Dick Van Dyke's a great entertainer and a friend to all of us, and we've seen him over the years for a long time, of course. So please contact him with your fan mailing questions. He always requests that sort of thing and enjoys hearing from his fans. He also has a friendship circle of influence. It's named appropriately the Fantastics after himself, as he is the lead singer of this a cappella group. And so they sing a cappella and perform in quartet. You can contact them at their own website, www.vantastics, that's VANTASTIX.com. Audio clips are also available. And, well, I hope you enjoyed this little brief summary of the Dick Van Dyke latest memoir. Love to all of you. Hugs and kisses. Hope to hear from you. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.